Alrighty everybody, welcome back. We're working here on the Impala some more. There went the seatbelt. And there's the objective, getting to the fuel pump.
I'm not sure why you put all the nuts back on.
Just so they didn't get lost.
Pretty clean though compared to the truck. That was pretty nasty. It had sand up on the top of the tank.
Oh yeah, that was nasty.
With, you know, popping the bed up,
yep,
you weren't pulling that.
Exactly.
Yeah, you didn't have to pull it down and play with it all. Because the worst thing, like I said, the worst thing is getting these undone. But that's the worst thing about dropping the tanks on any other style vehicle, because you only have a limited room, and you have the awkwardness of the fuel tank to get everything off. So.
Right.
But yeah, so do you see that ring there? We gotta take these little ears right here to slide that, because it's called a spring ring.
Okay.
We'll probably have somebody hold on it and then tap it. So then you don't want to hit any of the wires, obviously.
Yep.
This is that wire that they were talking about replacing this connection. But since we did buy, if we bought any other pump, we would replace this connection. But we're currently not experiencing any issues. It's at 103,000 miles, so we're just like, well, let's go ahead and replace it. So in our, at least in my thinking anyways, the AC Delco pump we have came with this connection.
Right.
But if we're working okay, and if it's this easy to get back to it, I'm kind of the opinion we'll just plug this right back in and let it go. I mean, this is body harness,
right?
You know, this from what the instructions say. So that's kind of my opinion. And if we have an issue, we'll come back and replace it. So we gotta take those connections off. And then we need to save these plastic pieces here. But first, what we need to do is start it up and then pull the relay and or the fuel pump. Yeah, fuel pump relay. That'll run out of gas, depressurize it, and then cut power to here. So you know, without having to unplug the battery and everything, which is another way you can do it. But then you have to reset. Computer has to relearn on the. Yeah. You know, it's not terrible, but
not the best.
We're gonna try it this way. See how it does.
Exactly.
We're gonna grab that. Yeah, try to. And look.
Very good.
No more fuel. And no power to the back.
Exactly. Sweet.
No power. We have no power to the. Let's see, the big light in there. Alright, so there's our tabs for the lock ring. So, this is the body harness one. You can unplug that. And so there's his little plug. A little screwdriver help with some of this one. And a little plug. It's pluggy. So this is one we're going to go ahead and try to reuse, since we're not experiencing any issues at the moment. Thankfully our pump did come. I mean, they're nice and clean in here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave that. I mean, if it was the Suburban or the truck, well, I probably would still leave it, actually, if I wasn't having any other issues. So we'll see if this is ignorance. So there's our plugs there. Before we get the fuel smell though, let's go ahead and see if we can tap out our ring of fire. Sometimes you can use like a brass punch, and that might still work, but it's not, there's not a lot of room in there. I need like a different angle on that. It's not bad if it's stick.
But it's not gonna stick. And it's made stick right there. I'll still leave there for now.
We're find out.
Come falling down a little bit.
I'm gonna smash my harness here. So we'll see if we can use that there to because the key tab is looped like this.
Right.
So we need to tap it that way around. That worked. Actually, mine is slid already. And it's sprung. Let's see. No, I don't think it did move. I think that was my imagination. See how long it takes. Ooh, clean that edge out. Looks like it'll be easier. Get this boy off first.
Yeah, almost. Much better.
Yeah. See how much sludge yet that was worked for there. So we could probably put that in. I feel like this is something similar to like Apollo 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that leak. Yeah, see, hey!
Get gas.
Don't know that. Not in my hand. Yeah, the goal.
Oh,
Is that two on the nose? Is that two?
that is so on the nose. There you go.
Go on out.
And there is your gas tank. Very nice gas tank. Alrighty.
Some people talked about having trouble with the gas gauge not working correctly, and a lot of times just replacing this whole assembly, this mechanism here and the float. A lot of times that solved that problem for people as well.
Right.
So, all right, everybody, the gas is still permeating the inside of this vehicle. All right, so definitely want to put this in first.
Yeah.
We have our lock ring over there. Got this little slide on there. Got these little schnapps, the German version of it. Just want to put those in gently. Gently.
If you handle it. How hard it
They're not
takes.
supposed to move. Yeah, it's just such a you don't want to mash on it, but still.
No,
Please go on. I think that's the right way.
That's right there.
See, that's silicone, people. Great stuff.
Yeah, it does a lot of stuff for some reason.
I don't think it really issue having the vapor in anyways in the car.
Well,
We're gonna wait until do the lock ring because I think we will be able to slip that in.
Yeah.
All right, so in we go into the wild tanky land.
Tinkling.
Tinkland.
Tink.
Oh, jammed on something there. What's down the bathroom?
Oh, there's
Hey!
a pipe down there. Some sort of
Oh,
pipe.
yeah. That's probably our pickup. All right. Connected. Okay. Now, oh yeah, let's go ahead and go down a little farther. All right, so
You won't want to plug in the wires until you get the metal on.
yeah, exactly. So we need to go ahead and slide him over before we get started. Too far. See how springy he is?
Yeah.
Okay, those go over here. Let's line it up the best we can. Pull it up a little bit. Need to. Hey, come here, you. Get it to clear everything. And how did we do that? Isn't that where we just were when we were trying to take it out? Where it would come in?
It wouldn't come out and now it won't go in.
How does this happen?
There we go. That looks better.
Hey, you get out of the way. Get out of the way, kid. There we go. Something like that, maybe?
That looks better. Better.
Hey! Alright, these go over here. Okay, the plugs are in the way. Get out of the way, plugs. Alright, so
Like
now
flies
we do
flying
have.
into your eyes.
Gotta make sure to get some kind of tab over here. Alright, there's those guys. What's nice about this is if it's just knowing that if anything goes wrong, you can come back
Yeah.
and get it out.
Exactly.
Whereas with the truck stuff, it's like, no, not again.
Yeah.
And it's kind of discouraging. All right, so at least we can get that started. That was nice. So you got to see how you got to press down.
Yeah, exactly.
And we're gonna go ahead. Liquid encouragement. So just slippy slide. Oh, no, I'm gonna stop singing now. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to sing. No, 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 no. All right. So now, since we do have the fumes, I'm going to see if we can use the if this little pin thing will help. I can't see anything actually because my hands are on the way. Alrighty, folks. Finally, we on.
Yep, we are on. Well, we are on. There is your face. Look at that face.
Ooh.
That is a very interesting face. Okay, back down to the.
So we're finally got that. Barry, you explain why I clean these tabs. I forgot these.
Okay, yeah. So basically, what we needed was you got 4 tabs. You got this right about there. Not sure if you can see that. Kind of hot. Yeah, there it is. You can see the outline. But anyways, we got all 4 of those tabs that we needed to be able to fit in, and they go around and basically, ouch. And so basically, what you need to be able to do was get enough pressure evenly distributed around the whole thing to be able to get those to go in as you hammered. So you needed about 3 to 4 hands holding stuff down on it to be able to keep it going in the right direction.
Part
so
of it is just this position.
yeah, position too. Yeah, but yeah. So luckily,
But it's just one of
luckily
those
we got
things
it down and it's tightened and it's centered up pretty good. So it
we
looks
can't
nice.
really replicate exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just one of those feel it out.
Yeah.
feel it out, boom.
And also you gotta change throughout to be able to keep stuff moving along. But yeah, we got it down, so that worked. Got it down.
So we'll just leave it there.
Alright.
Leave it right up
Yep.
top there, and that cover will go over everything. So yeah. All right, so that part's
good.
done.
Sweet.
Just need to jack it up, and what's nice here, before, you know, we can start it before buttoning everything back up.
Yeah.
Well, and you can do it. I did that too in the Tahoe, just to make sure it worked, because we had done the
Yeah.
the wire conversion on that, because I put a Delphi pump in instead of a AC Delco. And then Delphi had the wire conversion. So, but yeah, we had it on the ground and I started up and it seemed to work fine, so. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch the,
Fuel pump.
Actually, I'm gonna grab a package from Prime.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm gonna switch the fuel pump.
There we go. Very good.
More gasoline on the ground, but I think no weeds grow in this crack forever. All right, so get that. Then we got a new little wicks. So there's a new filter. This is 333-111.
Nice.
And put it back through our Yeah. This one has a different size shoulder, so we can't put it in the same. So then you take the bracket off, slide it into the bracket, and then now we can go back to our wrenches here and tighten it back up. Then we'll put our fuel relay in. We'll turn the key on a couple times just to let the pump build up pressure. I have Bear in the back so you can hear the new pump. The other kind of go.
Yep, that'll be interesting.
All right, everybody, put the relay back in. All right. Meet me at the rear door.
Exactly.
Actually, you go to the rear door. I'm going to the front.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to turn the key on, let it prime. Hear anything?
No, but there. There's some more.
It's new, so it should be quiet.
Yep.
All right, going to crank it up. I think it's running.
Yep, sounds good to me. Cool. Very nice.
Let's give it a little rip.
Sounds good. Nice and quiet
And
too.
if the pressure's right, of course we could look at it with the gauge, but we're not going to do that today.
Nope.
At the moment. So.
Very nice. Cool. Cool, cool, cool.
All 200 horses.
There's some fumes.
Last conversation. These are pretty spunky motor. Yeah. Do you see anything
No
weird?
leaks, so.
No leaks. Do you see anything
Cool.
weird? I got smelling on gas.
Yeah.
There's a lot down there still.
Yep. Very good. Cool.
Oh, I got it.
Nice.
I got it again.
Alright, so fuel pump and fuel filter in.